If the spacesuit turned white, it meant death was slowly approaching. The boy discovered with horror that an insect was sucking his blood. He hurriedly shook the bug off, but the deadly poison in his body had already begun spreading rapidly. Jack's face then started to swell up. He urgently called to his father for help. His father calmly told him to inject the serum. Jack immediately took down the first aid kit and grabbed the treatment medicine. He then plunged it into his heart. But just as Jack was about to inject the second dose, his hand had completely lost all sensation. With the injection of the second dose, Jack finally successfully escaped mortal danger. However, his father didn't dare relax in the slightest, because in the future world, Earth's temperature difference between day and night was extreme. Plants had evolved self-protection mechanisms. If Jack couldn't reach the safe zone before nightfall, he would freeze to death in the -50-degree temperature. Fortunately, Jack soon regained consciousness. This finally allowed his father to breathe a sigh of relief, so he immediately guided his son toward the safe zone 100 kilometers away. However, at that moment, Jack suddenly discovered that 2 bottles of his breathing fluid were damaged. Although this might prevent him from reaching the safe zone, he didn't tell his father about it. To reach the safe zone faster, Jack could only temporarily change his route. However, at that moment, he suddenly arrived at the edge of a cliff. At this point, his father also noticed something was wrong with his son. Left with no choice, Jack could only comply. With only 2 bottles of breathing fluid, Jack could only last for 2 hours. The only way he could reach the safe zone before nightfall was to jump off the cliff. His father thought this was too dangerous. He told Jack to abort the mission immediately, but Jack was determined to prove himself to his father no matter what.
I'm not a coward!
Qatar!
Then he jumped down without hesitation. However, the next second,